What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Will coming at y'all with another video, man. Shout out to D Steel. He sent me this video to react to, but before I even hopped in the video, I had to bring it to y'all. We're gonna react to this together, man. This is something that everybody in the United States has to know and understand, because a lot of the time we get taught there's three classes in this economy or in this system, right? You got the elites, which is the rich, you got the middle class, and then you got the poor. And it always seemed like the middle class and the poor can never reach those heights of the elite or the rich, bro, because of boundaries, certain things that we cannot comprehend, bro. We don't understand why some things are the way it is, bro. And this video about to explain it, all right? Like the video, comment down below what else you want to see next. Also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Saying, you guys are all blaming China, you're blaming us, but it's really your own fault, and America now needs a revolution.
They rob you blind and you thank them for it. That's a tragedy. That's a scam. That's why I'm saying this right now. Americans, you don't need a tariff. You need a revolution. For decades, your government and oligarchs ship your job to China. Not for diplomacy, not for peace, but to exploit cheap laborers.
Fam, put it to you like this, bro. What he just said made perfect sense, bro. Think about it like this. Let's say you had a business, right? Your business ends up hitting $1 million, maybe $2 million, right? You get this energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You start to reach that status of rich and elite. The only way up is up, bro. You don't want to go back down into that middle class or that poor. So in order for you to protect that class you're in, what you gonna do? You're going to find ways to do cutbacks. You're going to find ways to find cheap products. You're going to find ways to cut corners, right? Most jobs, they'll ship them, or most companies will ship their jobs to China, to India. Bro, I know this for a fact because when I was younger, bro, my mom got laid off. Nigga, I remember that shit. She used to work for this logistics company, and the company ended up going to India, bro. They ended up coming back because something happened. I guess the people they trained that was from India, they fucked up the system. A lot of shit happened, right? So they backtracked, came back to the U.S., and they was trying to offer my mom the job back. She said, hell no. Her trust was gone, bro. You feel me? The company did everybody dirty, especially my mom. So with that being said, bro, a lot of U.S. companies do that. They cut corners. They ship the jobs to these overseas places, and it's basically like a slap in the face. Like, you worked for us for all these up 10 years, and to pay you back, bro, we gonna make you low-key quit your job. We gonna lay you off real quick because we gotta cut corners, you feel me? We gotta save money, bro. That's how the United States works. That's how the economy works, bro. But hopefully it changed, you know what I'm saying? Now we got presidents that trying to crack down on that shit, you feel me? But my fault for talking so much. Come on.
And in the process, they hollowed out your middle class, crushed
Facts.
your working class,
Facts.
and told you to be proud while they sold your future for profit. And yes, China made money, but we used it to build roads, lift millions out of poverty, fund healthcare, raise living standard. We reinvested in our people. My family also benefited from it. What did your oligarchs do? They bought yachts, private jets, mansions with golf course driveways. They manipulate the market, dodge tax, and pour billions.
That's what's happening right now. Right now, if you pay attention to the stock market. Hold up. Before I start talking, all right, we good. That's what's going on right now with the stock market, bro. If you pay attention, a lot of the stuff that's going on in the stock market is going up. It's coming right back down, especially if you invested in crypto. It don't matter what you invested in, bro. If you see it, if you got the apps, whatever you use, bro, you see the markets. You see how it's about to crash and then it goes back up. It's about to crash, it goes back up. That's called market manipulation. That's what's going on right now. You even had Trump coming out saying like, hey, bro, buy these stocks, buy these stocks, buy these stocks. You feel me? But it's true. You look at China. I heard in China, bro, you could use $20 and it'll last you a week's full of groceries, bro. Here, nigga, $20 probably would get you 2 bottles of soap. Not even that, bro. Maybe a bottle of soap and like probably one day or 2 days worth of a meal. That's about it, bro. And especially if it's cheap. Like, you're gonna have to eat beans and rice or some shit, or like fucking like chicken, but not even the good chicken, bro. The Great Value chicken. You feel me? That's the bad chicken. But look, it is what it is, bro. I started peeping this shit when I was younger, like, especially seeing my mom get laid off. I done seen a lot of shit happen, bro. And I always used to question, like, why? Why is this happening, bro? It's not making sense to me, but now I understand it. I understand it now.
Billions into endless wars. And you get stagnated wages, crippling healthcare costs, cheap dopamine, debt, and flagged wave property made in China, while they pick your pocket. For 40 years, both China and the United States benefit from the trade, the manufacturing, but only one of us use that wealth to build. This isn't China's fault. This is yours. You let this happen.
Facts.
You let the oligarchs feed your lies, while they made you fat, poor, and addicted. Now they blame China for mess they made. I don't.
Hey, and if you pay attention to the U.S., bro, you pay attention to history, right? Every war that we done had in history was basically us, bro. Like, we was being the bully. We was coming over there trying to be nosy, trying to correct niggas and shit like that, right? But also, too, if you look back, we always blame the other side for shit we did. You feel me? Like, perfect example, bro. Shit, this shit can go back to fucking the Alamo, nigga. Like, against Mexico and shit. When we had fought Mexico, you feel me? Like, it's a lot of shit, bro. But truth be told, will this shit get fixed? I don't think so, bro. I think a war is coming. I'm not going to say when, but I think something is about to happen. Trust me, I don't like saying that shit because my brother just went to the Navy, bro, but something about to happen, fam. Right now it's a trade war, of course, but I think a real war will happen, bro. Of course, it's already predicted. It's already gonna happen because the Bible says so, but now the question is when do you think this shit will happen? And right now, I think these next 4 years, bro, a lot of shit will happen, bro. I don't even want to finish the video because he pretty much made his point. He said what he said, and that's exactly the truth, bro. I hate to say it's the truth, but it is. We blame all these other countries. We blame everybody else instead of looking at ourselves in the mirror. We so quick to judge everybody else, but we gotta judge ourselves. We're so quick to help everybody else, but we can't even help ourselves, bro. It's homeless veterans that's on the street right now, bro, that don't even have a house, don't have no food on the table, don't have a roof over their head, bro. But we're so caught up in helping Ukraine or these other places. They going through it too, but damn, we gotta take care of home first. I know y'all been on a flight. I know you've been on a flight, and when they say, hey, if the plane ever is about to crash or something happen, make sure you put the mask on first, then you help others, bro. That's common sense, fam. We don't have that, you feel me? But it is what it is, bro. Hopefully shit change for the better. I got more reactions coming for y'all, but like the video, comment down below what else you want to see next. Also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. It's your boy Jay Will signing out, man. Peace.